Good morning. My name is Dean Jones. I'm up here in Frederick, Colorado at Transwest Truck Trailer RV. Today it's a pretty cold, windy day out, so forgive the wind noise on the mics, but I'm here to show you a nice pre-owned piece. It's a 25V 2023 Nexus Viper. Very nice coach. There's a bunch of cool things about this coach that we're going to talk about today. And we'll just go ahead and get started, but right off the bat, it's kind of a short guy. It's just under 25 feet at 24 foot 8 inches. It has full body paint. It has a fiberglass roof. It's got a really nice E450 chassis with the new Godzilla motor we'll show you in a little bit. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. Hopefully you can hear me. We have a 13-foot awning. It comes out about 9 feet, maybe 10. It's a really big level awning. I'd have it out today, but it's, again, super windy, but really nice power awning on this guy. Low 2-step entry. We have a tankless water heater here. We got a 12.2 gallon propane tank right there. Nice GFCI right there for some, if you want to plug anything out here. It does come with frameless windows. Again, full body paint. There's no decals on this. That's an upgrade feature on most coaches. We have a 30,000 BTU furnace pumping right now. It's going to be nice and warm in there when we get in there. And it is a dually 4x2 rig, so it's a rear wheel drive. You got the stability down here. The other thing this has is hydraulic leveling that I'll show you in a little bit, but it's just a great coach with all the features you need. Got a little tub here, rubber mat. You do have a light, a little bit of storage there. This is going to compete with our Navions, that kind of thing. It's just for the little extra windshield wipers there, but a little bit more storage there, and it is kind of a long pass through if you get a shot of that. Coming back around here, we do have a 2-piece cap. If you were to bump into something here, you just have to replace this piece, not the whole back cap. Big LED lights you can see when you're stopping. We do have a ladder going up there. Up there again, it's a fiberglass 1-piece roof, which is a nice upgrade for most of the C stuff that we see in this level. It's got 3 fantastic fans with the max air covers, so that's been added. It does have a nice big, I think probably about 120 watt solar panel up there. It's been upgraded. What I like about this almost the most is that it's a little 25-footer, but it's got a 7,500 tow capacity under there. So if you have that bigger boat, or a bigger SUV you're pulling, you could definitely hook up here. Got a nice 7-way and a 4-way here to pull those heavier items. So this actually does a little bit more than the competition as far as pulling. We have a nice backup camera right there. You can see it, and it's a big screen in the dash. And then coming around here, we do have, it's where you put your water. This is kind of a little wet bay, if you will, but it's real simple. You don't have to crawl underneath into a bay to kind of run it. You just, if you want to, we just winterize this coach, so it's pointed to winterize. You can go to city water, dry camping, or tank fill on that. This is where you're going to put your park cable in. Have a nice hot and cold outdoor shower here. And this here is your shore power. So nice little 30 amp cord. Just pops through this little port right here. You do have a surge protector and a 1,000 watt inverter right there. So it's got just about everything you need. Another really cool design feature I like about this coach, looking at it, your gate valves are up inside. So these gate valves, they get kind of crusty driving down the road, and then when they get cold, they get real hard to open. These ones are always going to be inside, so they're never going to have that road dirt on them. But what they've done is they put your connector for your slinky right here. So you're not feeding the slinky up in here and trying to hook it up in a small area. So you got the best of both worlds on that. 55 gallon fuel tank. Right there, that's gonna run the generator that's running, and it's also gonna run the chassis. So you wanna go off to Moab, fill up that tank, you're gonna run your own generator for days and days and days on 55 gallons. Right here we have our battery compartment. Nice vented battery. There's 2 house batteries there. And we've got our 4,000 watt quiet gas generator. that feeds again off that 55 gallons. And it's running right now because we have everything going on in there. One thing to notice about the Viper is it's got these really nice big steps. Not that it's a real tall unit or has a whole lot of clearance, but it does get in and out real nice. And one thing I'll point out right here is the previous owner put WeatherTechs in there, so that's a really good pride of ownership. They spent the money for the WeatherTechs in there, real nice there. We do have nice big extended truck mirrors on this guy that are power from the inside with these really nice convex mirrors. Come around here, it's a pretty typical chassis. Just a gas guy. Now, what's nice about this is we've all seen the E450, E350 with the V10 Triton in there. That kind of ruled the roost for a couple decades. Well, in 2020, they upgraded it to a 7.3 V8. They call it the Godzilla motor. And when they did that, they got some new technology. They also increased the horsepower to 300 horsepower, and they got a really nice 425 pound-feet of torque in this chassis. You do have a chassis battery here to run that motor, just like that car that you drive every day. Washer fluid, trans fluid. Got a dipstick here for the oil. Real easy, you know, chassis to kind of check your fluids. Here's your oil fill. Just a pretty typical Ford chassis, but it really, that new motor just really is a game changer. Goes up the mountains really, really nice. Love that Godzilla motor. So that's the outside of this coach. We'll just go ahead and go inside and check it out. It's a little bit warmer. Let me get situated here. Put my glasses here. Just to kind of point out a couple things. As you walk in, there's some controls here. I'll just get these out of the way. Nice little outlet for coffee makers. A light switch there for the ambient light. You can see it down there. Take off my gloves here. We've got the solar controller there. A big shut off, that shuts the whole coach down. We've got some lights there, porch lighting, your awning extension. This is your power staff. We have it locked out, so it's not coming in and out every time we open that door. We got some other lighting there. This is that hydraulic leveling system. It's an equalizer leveling system, and it's really great because it's all hydraulic. One button push, it levels it. You're not out there cranking on stabilizer bars and stuff like you do on the other low-end C stuff that you see out there. And a one button push, put it back away. So that's kind of as you come in, some of the controls. We also have kind of a brain up here. This is gonna run the awning, the slide, I'm sorry. And I'll just go ahead and real quick. This is the room that you have when you're closed. Plenty of room to get to your galley, to your refrigerator, to your bathroom going down the road. It is one of those coaches where it has to be out to use the bed. That would be the only thing that I would really point out that's kind of a compromise. But this is, what's really nice about it is how deep this slide is. You can get a shot of that wall there. It's a 3-foot slide. And when it's open, it just opens this thing up crazy big. It's hard to believe there's this much square footage in this little coach. So the length we talked about, 24 foot 8 inches. The width overall is 8 foot. The height overall is 10 foot 7 inches. And the interior height in here is 6 foot 5 inches. I'm gonna go ahead and get this bed kind of made there. So it's a nice little queen fold-up bed. And we'll just kind of start in the bathroom. We're on a pocket slider, which always gives you a little more room not to have a swing door in there. Nice insert shower. I'm 6'1", and I'm right there at the limit. So if you're 6'4", 6'5", you're probably gonna have to crouch. We do have a nice rain shower head. We just winterized this guy, so it goes up there and it slides up and down. So if you want to get a little bit higher water there. You do have a boat out shower curtain that kind of gives you more shoulder room in this guy. Real easy to clean shower curtain. I believe this was added on. I don't believe this was a stock feature, but a little bit of storage there for towels, what have you. Nice Dometic porcelain toilet. Great vanity. This isn't a solid surface countertop as well as the galley, but it's a pressure treated laminate, so it's not going to have the T-molding that falls off. So it's a great kind of middle of the road cabinet material. This great big medicine cabinet. GFCI for your plug-in items, and a few drawers here. Little guys, but they're not wasting any space. And here's your under sink storage there. There's an AC port here, some light switches, and you also have that fantastic fan up in the ceiling. There's 3 of them, one here, one in the bedroom, and one in the kitchen. Coming around here, this has been upgraded with a TV in the bedroom. It's a Sansui Smart TV. Have your thermostat that runs your AC and your furnace. A couple more light switches here. They've added a little hook for codes or what have you. We do have windows that open on both sides here. Some more storage up here. Great hardware that holds that open while you're loading and unloading. And you can also put longer items in here because there's no partitions there. There's a little cubby here. I don't know if you get a shot of that, but there's a little cubby there. I don't see any USBs back here or outlets, but you do have some nice reading lights here. And all the windows are going to have privacy curtains. The only carpet in the coach are going to be this little slide right there for the bed. And of course, all the floor is vinyl, so real easy to clean there. Get into the wardrobe here. Nice deep wardrobe, and actually, I mean, it's deep enough to where you can actually hang stuff. Some of the campers have the kind of concave ones where it's kind of hard to put hangers in, but this one's got plenty of room there. You do have mirrors to see yourself when you're getting ready in the morning. You have some microwave vent parts. This is a water filter wrench, some Dometic fan, books, and what have you. This is your privacy curtain. So this hangs on this guy here. We have it off so people don't pull on it when we're showing this thing, but it actually gives you some bedroom privacy if you need it. And you've got 2 little under drawers here. Here's your little inverter switch right there, that Magnum 1000 watt out there I put in the little short power cubby. That's where you turn that on. We've got our breakers there with our fuses. And the booth it does come down and make a bed. You just fill it in with these little guys here. And if you get a shot under here, you got some storage on both sides. The facing forward side is going to have the seat belts right there. You also have some more storage under here. Get a shot of this. A lot of storage under there. Again, we have great hardware that keeps those open while we're unloading and loading. Again, longer items. Nice little light for dinner with some cup holders. These windows, they are frameless windows from Lippert. They louver out, so you get some good cross breeze in here if you need to. And again, a nice privacy curtain there. Great looking balances on this guy. We come over to the kitchen. So these are child locks, standard from home. I think the old owner put them on. But what's nice is you got a nice big 12-volt refrigerator. With the solar going on and 12-volt, this is running no problem all the time. Nice stainless. Just pop these on, and you're not losing any groceries going around corners. Big Greystone convection oven. You can bake in here and you can microwave. To the galley here. This is a Dometic 3 top burner. A lot of surface area to cook whatever you need. Nice window in the kitchen too on your campsite. You can open that up, see what's going on your campsite. And we have another outlet with some USBs that you can use on there. Nice mosaic backsplash through here. Again, that pressure treated laminate. Nice sprayer. Nice big faucet, and underneath that counter extender, you got a nice little under-mounted stainless sink. Got a drawer here. It's adjustable. We'll put that up. And some more storage down there. Now, this would be the panel you'd remove if you're doing some winterization. And there's some storage, and this is actually for someone took a test drive on it. This actually goes up in here. So you do have a nice little rack for your microwave, and a lot of storage under there. Nice heat coming out of there. That 30,000 BTU furnace is really heating this coach up nicely. Coming around to the front of the coach, it's not an overhead sleeper. It's really nice and sleek aerodynamic cap, but we have a nice big Samsung TV that comes out if you want to watch it from the booth. Great little cubby storage up there with lighted. And we got the same thing over here. Of course, you'd plug your stuff into your TV there. It does have an Air 360 wine guard up top. It's going to give you some over-the-air channels. Then we have the chassis. Again, pretty standard. It's not a diesel pusher. You don't have to worry about Allison gearboxes and air brakes and all that good stuff. You just have a standard. This is going to drive just like a Ford Expedition or a Ford Explorer. It's going to have brake pedal, gas pedal, your gear shift, tow haul mode, which is going to spread those shift points out if you're climbing the mountains with a Jeep on the back or what have you. Pretty standard analog gauges. This is how you'd get through your trips, and computer on the dash. Here's your cruise control. Pretty standard HVAC system. Nice newer USB and an older USB there. Your hazards. This is your traction control, and you have a nice 12 volt and another USB. That's probably a data port for that, I would imagine. And we have our touch screen. So when you see this guy, I'm just going to put it in neutral, reverse real quick. Nice big picture on that backup camera. This would be your doghouse to access the backside of the motor. It's like a van chassis, all van chassis. A lot of cubbies, a lot of cup holders, little place for change. Just a great, comfortable little chassis. Super clean. Now this one does have 11,811 miles on it as a pre-owned unit. It's a 23. The stock number on this guy is 5U231106 for reference. I'll get out of here. And if there's anything else I haven't told you about this coach. The tank sizes. It's got a 40-gallon fresh water tank, a 28-gallon black tank, and a 28-gallon gray tank. So it's a really nice pre-owned coach. If you want to, reach out, text me. You can text me at 720-347-7063. You can email me any questions you have at dean.jones@transwest.com. I'd love to talk to you about this coach. It's a great opportunity. A lot going on in this little coach. A lot of quality features like your solar, your hydraulic leveling, the one-piece fiberglass top, the full body paint, all this square footage. It's a great coach at a great price. I'd love to talk to you about it. So the other thing is, some of you guys tuning in to see Katie O'Neill today. It's her day. She's out of town. She's going to be back on Wednesday. So we kind of switched up. If you want to see what Katie's up to, you'll catch her on Wednesday morning. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.